4sides TV network. Let's start today's bulletin with me, Asma. Let's have a look at the headlines today. India gets Mission Impossible final before World. SRK moves out of Mannat, bandstand vendors worried. Ground Zero opens at 1 crore rupees, Imran's second lowest opening. Shehbaz Sharif offers neutral investigation into Pahalgam attack. Amarnath Yatra to proceed successfully, assures Minister. Omar Abdullah calls Indus Water Treaty unfair. 3 lakh expected at Pope Francis's funeral today. Kia India hits 1.5 million Make in India milestone. Now the news in detail. Hollywood star Tom Cruise is set to arrive early in India for his final Mission Impossible film, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. The movie will hit Indian theatres on May 17, 2025, 6 days before its global release on May 23. Paramount Pictures India announced the new release date in response to overwhelming fan excitement. The film will be available in English, Hindi, Tamil and Telugu. Fans took to social media to express their joy, with many requesting English subtitles to enjoy the original language version. Comments poured in thanking Cruise and the studio for giving Indian fans the first look, while others urged for a global pre-release to avoid FOMO, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who has helmed the franchise since Rogue Nation. The movie was originally titled Dead Reckoning Part 2. The cast includes franchise regulars Hayley Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Vanessa Kirby and more. The film is presented by Paramount Pictures and Skydance and continues Ethan Hunt's high-octane journey to save the world. The bandstand area in Bandra is experiencing an unusual calm following Shah Rukh Khan's temporary move out of his iconic Mannat residence due to renovation work. Local vendors who once thrived on the massive fan gathering outside Mannat are now facing a significant drop in footfall and sales. SRK's absence has made a fewer visitors, with many fans turning back upon learning he no longer resides there. Vendors expresses that the superstars present was a major draw, helping their businesses flourish. One vendor said, "Shah Rukh Khan hai to mannat hai, nahi to ye kuch bhi nahi hai," reflecting how closely the area vibe is tied to the actor. Shah Rukh and his family have shifted to a luxury 4-floor apartment in Pali Hill, leased from film producer Vashu Bhagnani's family. The renovation at Mannat includes a long-awaited extension and could take up to 2 years, having required court approval due to its Grade 3 heritage status. The new apartment reportedly houses the Khans, their staff and security, with a monthly rent of 24 lakh rupees. Ground Zero, directed by Tejas Dioskar and starring Imran Hashmi, had a slow start at the Indian box office, earning only 1 crore rupees on its opening day, as per early estimates from saknilk.com, with an 8.63% occupancy on Friday. It marked one of the Imran's lowest openings, second only to his 2021 film Chehre. Produced by Farhan Akhdar and Ritesh Sidhwani's Excel Entertainment, Ground Zero follows the story of BSF officer Narendranath Dhar Dubey, who led a mission to track the mastermind behind the 2001 Parliament and Akshardharm terror attacks. Imran Hashmi portrays the lead role with emotional depth but reportedly falls short in intense scenes. Sai Tamhankar and Zoya Hussain provide solid support, while Mukesh Tiwari breaks away from his usual comic image. The film has been praised for avoiding over-the-top patriotism and for its well-balanced storytelling. It also made history by becoming the first film in 38 years to host a red carpet premiere in Srinagar. Despite a lukewarm box office start, the film has received positive critical notes for its intent and performances. Following the deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, which killed 26 people including a Nepalese national, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has offered to participate in a neutral, credible investigation. The Resistance Front, or TRF, a proxy of Lashkar-e-Taiba, claimed responsibility for the attack. India has blamed Pakistan for harboring terror groups, citing intelligence that one of the attackers was trained in Pakistan. Sharif's statement, echoed by Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif, comes amid mounting diplomatic fallout. India has taken strong retaliatory measures following a Cabinet Committee on Security, or CCS, meeting chaired by PM Modi. Diplomatic missions in both countries will be downsized from 55 to 30 personnel by May 1st. India has also expelled all Pakistani military advisors from his High Commission and suspended the SAARC visa exemption scheme for Pakistani citizens. The integrated checkpost at Atari has been ordered to shut down, with the May 1st deadline for Pakistani nationals to exit India. Significantly, India has suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, demanding that Pakistan end all support from terrorism. Meanwhile, cross-border tensions have escalated with continued ceasefire violations by Pakistani forces along the LOC, though no casualties have been reported. Union Minister Piyush Goyal assured that the Amarnath Yatra, set to begin on July 3, 2023, will proceed smoothly despite the recent Pahalgam terror attack, which killed 26 people. He expressed confidence that tourism in Kashmir will recover and emphasized that the region's development path cannot be derailed. Registrations for the Yatra began on April 15 and the pilgrims will run until August 9. Goyal condemned the terror attack and stated that India will not tolerate terrorism, rejecting any trade relations with Pakistan, which he labelled a terrorist nation. He reiterated that visas for Pakistani nationals have been cancelled and they must leave India. Goyal promised that India would trace and punish the terrorists and their backers. In response to the attack, India has taken diplomatic and security measures, including downgrading personnel in the Indian and Pakistani High Commissions and suspending the Indus Water Treaty. The central government also closed the Atari checkpost and ordered the expulsions of Pakistani officials. Goyal expressed condolences to the victims and reaffirmed India's resolve to respond and decisively to terrorism. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah criticized the Indus Water Treaty, or IWT, with Pakistan, calling it the most unfair document for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. He reiterated that the state had never supported the treaty. Following the deadly Pahalgam terror attack, India suspended the IWT and took various actions against Pakistan, including downgrading diplomatic ties and closing the Atari land transit post. Omar also expressed admiration for the bravery of Sayyid Ali Hussain Shah, a poniwala who stood up to terrorists before being killed and announced support for his family. Maharashtra's tour operators pledged to support Shah's family, covering education costs for his children. The chief minister also condemned the attack, emphasizing solidarity with the victims and condemning the violence in the name of Kashmir. In a meeting with tourism and business bodies, Omar assured that suggestions for preventing future attacks would be implemented. He noted that the economic concerns of the tourism industry were secondary to the losses of life. Omar also condemned media outlets spreading hate, highlighting the 2-minute silence observed at Jamia Masjid to honor the victims. Regarding Kashmiris outside the region, he raised the issue with Union Home Minister, who assured safety measures would be taken. Pope Francis, who passed away on Easter Monday at the age of 88, will be laid to rest in Rome on Saturday. His state funeral, set to take place in St. Peter's Square, will be attended by over 150 delegations, including 54 heads of state and 12 reigning monarchs. More than 250,000 mourners paid their respect during the 3-day of public viewing. His coffin was moved from the Santa Marta Chapel to St. Peter's Basilica for the public viewing before being sealed for the funeral. Despite the attendance of world leaders like President Draupadi Murmu, US President Donald Trump and Argentine President Javier Milei, Pope Francis will be buried in a simple underground tomb at St. Mary Major Basilica, reflecting his humble nature. Up to 3 lakh mourners are expected to line the streets during the procession. Pope Francis, the first Latin American and Jesuit Pope, was known for his progressive stance on church issues, including his advocacy for divorced believers, transgender rights, and same-sex couples. Kia India has achieved a significant milestone, selling over 1.5 million domestically produced vehicles at its Anantapur facility. This includes popular models like the Seltos, 7,668 units, Sonet, 5,19,064 units, Carens, 2,41,582 units, Ciros, 23,036 units, and Carnival, 16,172 units. The Carens, a key model in this achievement, has sold over 2 lakh units since its 2022 launch, and it's set for an updated version which will be unveiled on May 8th. The update will feature modernizing light, new bumpers and panoramic sunroof, ventilated rear seats and an advanced driver assistance system. Among other improvements, the powertrain options remain unchanged with 1.5-litre petrol and diesel engines as well as a turbo variant. Kia's future plans include expanding its hybrid offerings with the second-generation Seltos set to feature a hybrid powertrain by 2026. The company aims to achieve 2.33 million electrified vehicle sales by 2030 with nearly 1 million hybrids. That's all for today. Stay connected to 4sides TV network. Thank you.